Look at that. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well, ladies, gents and shredders of all ages. Welcome to part 2 of the Whinlatter tour, but the south side this time. I thought what a better time with the weather being absolutely incredible like it is at the moment to do the same as I did a few videos ago, which did surprisingly well, and do a bit of a slow guided tour, show you the scenes, the sights of the south section of Whinlatter. Now where I'm starting is about a kilometre down from the main Whinlatter Trail Centre called Hobcarton End car park. It's quite peaceful here, not many cars, so you can get parked in quite easily, and you've got a little fire road here which is a lovely warm up through the forest, and with how hot it is it'll be nice to have some shade while I'm warming up as well. Also throughout the video I'm going to touch on a couple of things. My new Crank Brothers shoes. This is going to be the first time I'm doing any blacks or reds on them, so I'll talk through that, how they're feeling as I'm going, and also the rev grips. I'm going to try and go into a bit more detail on these now I've had a few rides on them. So far, falling in love with these grips. They're absolutely incredible, and they're quite difficult to get hold of, kind of like a bit of jewellery as such. But if you are interested, they are fantastic, and all the bits are replaceable as well. So once you've got them, you can replace the actual colour of the grip. These bits, the rubber inserts, so you can have a softer feeling, but basically more suspension on your grips. That's what they are basically, and so far they feel fantastic. I can't see me changing to another grip anytime soon. So you've got the Whinlatter tour, the Crank Brothers shoes, and I'm going to go over the new rev grips as well in the video. So please like, share and subscribe. Enjoy the video. Also, big ask for you, after you've watched the video, stick around to the end, and if you could let me know down in the comments what your favourite trail centre is and why, because there's so many different trail centres. We are so lucky in the UK as to the vast options that we've got. So yeah, let us know your favourite down in the comments below and why. Excellent. Get clips in and go. We've actually put some signs up, high fire risk. No fires or barbecues, because there are fires in the Lake District at the moment. Tell you what really annoys me, I don't know if you've watched the last video yet, the Fred Whittam one. My chest strap always adjusts itself, so it ends up going lower and messing up the footage. I've just sorted it out, so today's footage should be a good angle, but it's so annoying. Let me know what chest strap you use, and does it stay in the same position every time? This was just a cheap one, but any recommendations would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, nearly up to the top of the first section of Fire Road, and to be honest, I'm absolutely flying up it. Fitness feels good, pedalling efficiently on the clipless. Thing about parking at Hobcarton at the end, you get to do this as a mega fast descent on the fire road at the end, which is nice. There's a lovely breeze as well today, even though it's red hot. That breeze is just keeping the edge off. So here, just before we get into the section of opening where you can see the red and black at the top, is the ending if you do Grisedale Pike and Hobcarton End. So what I'll do, I'll point out later on in the video, if you go to the top of the black run, you can go through the woods, there's a little passage, and then that leads you onto the ridge that goes up Grisedale Pike, and then you can go directly down Hobcarton End, and then there's a pretty cool section with some jumps in here. And then you blitz it down there back to the car or Hobcarton End, depending on where you park. So yeah, this is it. So here we go in the opening. One of my favourite Favourite bits when you get here. It's lovely. You can see various different walking routes and stuff meandering off the different paths. I mean, there's just so many options you could do for just chilled riding, gravel riding. You get a lot of gravel riders here. So many options. Beautiful little stream there leading down out the mountains. It's incredible. So here's the start of the Red Run. But if you're a hiker and you want to go up Grisedale Pike, literally just take this gate here, and that steep path there will lead you right to the top of the mountain in a fairly quick time as well. Always gets your heart going, that bit. Steep and technical. This section is just so nice. Little ups and downs, little features. It's really nice. Still not fully used to these clips yet, but for climbing, it's definitely really good. Just feel like when you're going up those steep technical bits, you can go up a little bit slower because you're stuck on the pedals. Sometimes on them bits there, they might bounce off on flats, for me anyway. There's the ridge right in front of you that leads up Grisedale Pike. Stunning. Tell you what, you can accelerate well better out of corners with the clips on, can't you? Sort out of a movie here, isn't it? Blast up that. Oh yeah, these bits are great with clips on when you need a little burst of acceleration. Yeah, big difference. If you're on flats watching this, considering, obviously I'll just keep reeling off the differences as I notice them, so you'll have an informed decision. But yeah, really enjoyable. Connected to the bike. So that's that first section of red ascent done, and then there's a little bit of fire road, and then we're on to the next section that leads to where the red starts and the black ends. There you go, the sign to go left for red. And of course you can have a nice break here, perfect spot, and there's more fire road there if you fancy something different. So many options. And we're going to carry on up this bit. My favourite bit of a red ascent on all of Whinlatter, this bit. See, you often see deers here, especially in the morning or on weekdays. Oh yeah, they know what day of the week it is, deers do. Keep out your way. Hear the birds tweeting. Oh, I just love it here, it's so nice. Yeah, and another point on the pedals, if you're thinking of swapping over, just do what I've done if you're unsure. Get them, do it little ride around, get used to clipping in, clipping out, and then just build up from there. Did Blake on them, that was a nice one to do, quite wide, and now to Whinlatter after Blake to do more tight stuff and steeper climbing. So yeah, that's it. Switchbacks on the south as well. Tempted to bring my stance in just a little bit on the clips. I feel like I might be a bit too far out. I like the far back as possible, which I like that, but might just bring them in, make my stance a little bit narrower. Brute force through that then. Yeah, weirdly I'm getting a little bit of cramp in my right foot. Never had that before on flat. I have a feeling it is the stance width, so I'll bring that in. First time doing this technical climbing. Very tight switchback now. Nice. And here we are. The top of the red on the south. This has got to be one of my favourite sections. So you can do the fire road and come out here if you don't want to do that technical climb there. And the views are just magnificent. You've got Grisedale Pike round the corner, where we're going to see in a moment. This bit here with a couple of little rock drops at the end is the bottom of the black section, which you're going to see very soon. And there's just a sign giving you the warning if you're not comfortable with the blacks to just go straight down the red, which is here. Now this section of red is fairly easy. I mean, you could almost treat it as a blue if you go slow enough, but obviously just do what's in your comfort and skill level and you'll be absolutely fine. But like I said, most important thing is enjoying yourself. So I'm just going to cool off, have a little bit of a drink and then carry on. There's my sticker, grip it and rip it. And on we go. So, are you ready for the most monumental view? Look at that for a mountain. The mighty Grisedale Pike. And there, just off to your right, you do that ridge going down and you come down Hobcarton End. I can't wait to do that again soon in these dry conditions. Adam did it the other week, he said it was fantastic. Crashing and stuff over there. And then you go down into that forest and pop out where I showed you earlier. And there, that's the hiker's path to the top of Grisedale, which I pointed out through that gate. So go through the gate and that'll lead you all the way to the top. Look at that, what a view. That's the thumbnail right there. And for me, personally, Grisedale Pike is part of Whinlatter, because it's just an iconic mountain in the Lake District. Like, the shape of it's incredible. Absolutely love it. It's quite peaceful around this side as well, so if you want to come to Whinlatter, you're limited on time, you want less people, come and do this side. Now we're into the woods again. There we go. And fire road complete. And here is where the black climb officially starts. It's taken me just over half an hour to get here from Hobcarton car park. I've gone nice and slow and steady. It's very hot, just want to save my energy. Up here's steep technical switchbacks. There are some tricky features coming out the corners as well that can catch you off and cause you to put a foot down. I'll be happy if I can do it all without making a mistake on the new flats, I'll tell you that. Excellent, enjoy. And off we go. Weirdly, the switchbacks feel a little bit trickier now I'm clicked in. Not sure why. I'll figure it out and let you know. More switchbacks. Perfect place to get my eye in on them again. And here's the tricky bit. Cool. A lot easier in these conditions. When it's wet you can slip. Nice e-bike feature there. Very steep bit. Tight slow bit to finish. And I've done it, no mistakes. Excellent. Very pleased to have done that first go on the clipped in, no mistakes. And here is the path you want to take if you want to go up the ridge and do Grisedale Pike. Follow it through there, you can't go wrong, and then you come out onto an opening and you're away. So, and for those that are new to the channel, I know a lot of you that are watching from previous videos, you've probably already seen this, but here's the top of the black, and what we're going to do, there's a little path here that leads to a spectacular view. So you can come down here, have your sandwiches before you do the descent, and it's just absolutely awe-inspiring. Look at that. I'm not even going to name the mountains on this video, just enjoy it. Come and see for yourself. Also, if you take that path that leads up the ridge, you can pop out and go left and do a little descent down here as well. Andrew's done it on the channel, he said it's really good. I've not done it yet, but there it is. And there's Keswick there. Right, let's have a little drink and then do the descents. Oh, it feels really slippy in the dry on there. Wasn't expecting that. It's like there's a layer of dust on it. definitely need to bring my feet in. I can feel it now. Now I'm descending on this sort of stuff. It's not quite right, just need to bring them in slightly. Nice. Didn't feel anywhere near as confident through there as on my flats, I'll be honest. I think I need to, like I said, bring my feet in. Just didn't feel as supported or confident in most scenarios through that. So yeah, really interesting one. Right, onto the red section now. Enjoy! Oh, it's fantastic, that bit. Oh, did enjoy it, but my just confidence isn't as high as normal. It's just, yeah, Must be the clips. I'll get there. It'll come. My feet are in the wrong position. I know they are. Bring them in, like I've said, 4 or 5 times now, and then see what it's like next time. Oh, the final section of red now. Well, that's the roughest I've felt on the south in a long time. A long time. Once again, apologies for my lack of confidence today. I mean, the times might show a different story, but just was not feeling at my best today. I mean, it's totally different riding. Clipped in on that, and it's dry, it's loose. New grips on. Got the descent down to the car now. Wouldn't surprise me if there's little trails off to the right here somewhere. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. What a ride, what a place. Part 2 of this trail centre's got it all. Mountains, blacks, gnarliness, sketchy stuff in these dusty conditions. Still not used to these yet. That was a bit nerve-wracking in a bit. I just felt like I could have crashed at any moment. Like, front brake was locking up a bit under slow speeds like a juddery. If anyone has had that before, please tell me how I can sort that out. Interesting one. I might clean the rotors off and then put the other pads on. See how that feels, because I've been trying different pads on the rotor, so I might have messed the bedding up. Anyway, so please like, share and subscribe. Grip it, rip it. I'll see you on the next one, and the next one is going to be a mega one this coming Sunday, which is going to be the 18th of May, I think. 16th, yeah, 18th of May. There's going to be a big epic one. Watch out for that. It's going to be good. Take care.